Greetings, dear one. I'm Kryon of Magnetic Service. The energy speaks to one who recognizes what choice is, what quality of life is, what abundance of life force in all its shapes, colors, and sounds is all about. Recognize, precious human being, that you have an inner ability to know and to understand life as you see it, almost as if you would take within your hand a butterfly, look inside all of its palette of colors, see the beauty of the merging of the all that is inside that particle of life, and then discover that it is the breath that made it alive. And so, how are you exactly connected to the breath of life? Understand that all things that ever created movement, evolution within themselves, they had this attribute of life within their being, but it waited for the Creator inside to ask for the movement of life within the color, within the sound, within the shape, so that it may become what it is. Why do we tell you this? Because somewhere deep inside, you have the ability to decipher the living color inside things that makes it alive, that makes it breathe the next moment of life into itself, and that makes it evolve. Your journey, precious child, is all about the evolution of spirit. It is about you evolving everything that you have ever been, because you have walked the planet before, and you know what this game of life on planet Earth is all about. You have seen it all, done most of it, quite truly. You have experienced every aspect of spirituality that has ever been part of the grids of the earth. You have observed humanity quite closely from a more elevated perspective. You have seen their deeds, and you have learned that judgment is beyond you even. And so you come forth in this time, co-creating a powerful space, a sacred space, together with the energies you are about to begin to work with. And it is all about designing a sacred moment where that spirit that lives within you can come forth and deliver life to its all bounds, to its unbound spaces, so that creation may evolve and become more. There is an attribute within you that has yet to evolve and to expand itself, and this attribute we are going to call the essence of life. It has been with you lifetime after lifetime, and yet the teachings that you followed and the aspects of yourself that you explored and all of the religious background that you have to live through, all of that kind of kept aside the gift that you had. For there were rules that you needed to follow in almost all of your incarnations. You needed to explore the ways, the many ways in which the human heart would seek its God. And yet now you know that the paths that they walked, that you walked, will not give the ultimate truth. In fact, you understand that the only way to know that which is Creator is to first discover life inside. And so this is what the journey is about. It is about you feeling the living essence of your source in every particle, in every aspect of your being, feeling it moving through you as the golden particles of life that would invoke the most particular piece of yourself called the essence of life, so that you may bloom like a beautiful flower, as if fresh washed by the rain and illuminated by the light of the sun. And as you open up your heart, your being, every particle within you, you would say to yourself, I invoke that which is life force as I become the most enlivened, enlightened, and evolved piece of myself. There are many potentials before you, dear child, and as you're opening your eyes now to truly see, to truly know, and to truly understand yourself, recognize that what is inside will have a way of finding you. You see, the connection with your God, it is quite direct, it is instant, and yet to feel it, to know it, to become it, not just as the essence in the palms of your hands, not just as the third eye reading that which is before you, not just as the voice that would speak truth, but as the incarnation of the all that is, as life essence in this moment. Once you become this, the connection will become a perfect, sufficient alignment in all moments of your days. And so, if the journey is about completion and evolution, and about invoking the purest essence of yourself, what would the steps be to go about it? Well, you know Gaia as if she was a piece of creation, just as yourself. So if you were to take all of that which she represents, every piece and particle of her energy which sustains life in all things, if you were to be able to take that within the palm of your left hand and meditate on that, sit inside a quiet space daily, and for at least an hour hold out your left hand as you breathe in the breath of life, the essence of life, the essence of spirit that lives in all things. And as you breathe, make the living sphere of everything that Gaia was as an idea before she manifested, and everything that she has the potential to become as the highest potential of herself and of humanity. Have it all sit inside the palm of your left hand and ask for that which is essence of life to support you in accessing the purest life codes that exist and coexist inside her energy and body sphere. The more you hold your hand out in these ways, And the more you breathe in the essence of life, the more you will feel the creation sphere that needed to be there originally to create what Gaia is. The more you will feel the alignment and connection with every living being on her body, because they are a part of her. Every aspect of creation that ever lived upon the body of Gaia, every living essence, it is there as part of her weave. Every human body, every animal, every plant, all of it her consciousness. And those of you who are there to bring forth the essence of life, you run it through your being and you discover what it is all about. And so the first step about you becoming what you are is about feeling this living sphere as a part of every piece within your body, within your energetics. As you breathe in like that, as you feel it palatable within your palm, take it then and place it upon your heart, and then fall in love. Breathe in love and breathe out with compassion. Breathe in love and breathe out all the compassion that you are capable of feeling. And then, precious one, take that which is in your heart, filled with love and filled with compassion. Move it to your right hand. Feel it there as the sphere of creation. And then breathe life into it, remembering that you are a creator. You are a piece of the creator force. And the more you understand the meaning of this, the more you will discover why life essence is something that you have to remember. It is powerful, it is alive, and fully you in every moment. You may complete the daily exercise by speaking out the following affirmation, which will help you to ground and anchor within yourself this new empowered energy of what you represent as a piece of the God Creator Force. You may say the following words out loud, or words similar to the sound of these. And yet, these shall be words spoken from the heart. The words are: I now recognize that which I am, and as I fully embrace the essence of all life, I become this and nothing less. Recognize that the more you walk with the full awareness of life in every particle within you, the more you will know your purpose in this lifetime. We so celebrate that we have the ability, that we have the permission to deliver this to you in a time which is so important in a time which you're looking for your particular piece in the puzzle, because you kind of feel that it is important that you know yourself. You know that there is something special there that you carry, that you can share freely with your world. You know that it is unique. And now that we tell you what it is, perhaps you will breathe it into all which you choose to create. The essence of life, that is you. And the more you remember what that means, from the point where creation sprung forth into the all that is, then, dear one, you will remember where you come from, because it is a space beyond many civilizations, a place beyond the Pleiades and all of the beings that you have ever thought you are connected with. It is beyond all of that. It is the essence of life that you were born from. There are many species inside this galaxy. Many enjoy spending time around the Milky Way. There are many more yet inside your universe. And yet some are distinctively known by the source of all as those who came forth through life itself. There is a place where beings are born into creation, beings who eventually evolve the ability to become planets themselves. Understand that the more you recognize life inside all things, and most importantly, the more you feel yourself as the life in all of those things, as if they are a part of the flowing of the blood within your veins, as if they are a part of your breath, of your thoughts, of your feelings, the more you will know that there is no separation between those who are the essence of life and existence. You know the state beyond duality, where you are one with all of life. You have never known non-life or non-existence. You have always been on the full side of what is out there. Your journey is about to evolve into many ways which are unique and precious, because those who remember the essence of life within themselves, they have the capacity to bring it forth and to create anything they choose. Dear one, you can make of this life whatever you choose to do with it. We understand the contradictory feelings that you have and the doubts that you have about which path to take, how to walk it, where to place your attention, how to hold your being. We understand that you're trying to find your unique way. And let us tell you why it is difficult sometimes. It is because in all of your incarnations, you have lived inside organized structures where you devoted your entire self and being to knowing spirit in one way or another. You lived in very protected environments, and now is the first time where you are free to choose differently. This is what creates sometimes the feeling of being lost and alone and the confusion. None of these things matter. They are a part of the illusion. For you have never been lost. That is why you need not find yourself. What we would recommend is that for the next months you focus on this essence of life. Treat your body as a sacred temple which sustains life essence. Make it vibrate with the purest vibrations that are out there and nothing less. Do not mistreat the temple in any way, for it can get out of balance easily. It is that delicate. Focus on the essence of life and intend with your whole being that you find and step upon the most enlightened path for your being. Because evolution is upon you, and it is upon you in ways that are unique. You must just find your own uniqueness, and that you must do yourself. This is how you chose to do it in this time. Now, once you find this life essence, and once you feel it within your being, you will be able to very easily decide where to place it and what to do with it. Whether it is the creation of a special food substance which creates life essence, whether it is the making of a place where others gather to feel that life essence. Dear one, there are so many ways you can go, so many things you can create and co-create with the beings that you know already. The Stargate experience, it is opening the door for you to know yourself. But we tell you, what you have to do is unique, and you know it not yet. It is original. It may take a few years before you find it, but once you do, you will know that you have found yourself. Until then, grow and evolve with the ones you love, with the ones who surround you at this time. Help them to evolve themselves and their work, but always intent with the purest flame of life force within you to know that which your spirit self has come forth to deliver to humanity. Over the next years, you will be inspired in many ways. Once an inspiration is born within you, make sure that you follow synchronicity from there. And when the people align, and when the gatherings come forth, and when there is a flow without pushing, you will know that the project you have in mind is fully supported by the guiding of Spirit. Dear one, as we look upon you, we see a magnificent being of light, filled with potential, a being so loved by its source, who is only now awakening to her truest potentials. We have an advice for you, and the advice goes: let go of the shyness. Stop hiding from others and from yourself. Look into the reflection of what your being has come to manifest and fall in love with the life essence that you represent. This lifetime gives you the opportunity to evolve, and to evolve even more, to evolve life essence itself through your choices and through your experiences. Activate the most powerful vortex of light within your being, as if the spiral of DNA was to come to life, and for you to be able to climb up the stairs of it and to find your truest being. Dear one, evolution is about finding that you never left source to begin with. You are spending time on this planet to teach others about life essence, about the respect for life, and about giving more of life to those who are there and ready to know the meaning of it. Know that not all beings who are alive carry the life essence as you do. It is not made that way by original design. Just some of you are more closely aware of what it is about. Not all who walk around are truly alive. Many beings are sleepwalking. Be fully awake, fully present. Do not dim your mind and your senses with any substance. The truest sense of your beauty you will find in the purest sense of now, as you explore your source through your heart. You will not find the love you seek inside the escape and the runaway. You will find it right here, right now, as you look into your being. You do not need anything or anyone else. You are so strong. You are so knowing, so loved, and so supported that if you would only feel it with every particle within yourself, you would be able to move forth in ways that are magnificent. You have the potential to find the truest sense of happiness in this lifetime, and to look back at your book of days and say, I did it all because I found myself, because I found life essence, and that is how I healed myself. You need to allow yourself to feel loved. You need to allow Spirit to love you. You need to allow your source to support you. But you can only do that by being for certain and knowing that your Mother, Father God loves you as one of its most beloved children. Know this and walk in integrity. Hold your head up high and remember that those of you who carry the purest form of life essence, you are meant to return to the purest essence of Source eventually. Deep within you, you have the remembrance of what that feels like. Bring it forth inside that physical body, and then go from there, creating a magnificent life. We greet you from inside. We greet you from inside. And as this interaction has yet to continue over the next days, remember that you are never alone. Never alone. One more thing. You have nothing to be ashamed about. You are perfect as you are. You always have been. You have just been looking for love. And now you find it. You find it within yourself. Now you know that you are never alone.